like them, you love them. I think we'd all admit we need more of them. If you're in mortgage and or you're in real estate and your job is to go out and originate relationships with high-paying clients who will make you lots and lots of commissions by helping them through the home loan or the real estate process, buying and selling real estate, you're in the right spot. Welcome to my video. My name is Scott Vincent. I am the founder of BenefitIQ and the HomeBenefitIQ program. I'm an expert in affinity marketing strategies. In a nutshell, what that is the ability to help loan officers and realtors become the preferred providers for real estate or mortgage services to businesses, clubs, unions, school districts, associations, neighborhoods. That's what myself and my company does. Now, you're here to hear the single most lucrative referral script ever written, and that's what my promise is to deliver directly to you in this webinar or this video today. In fact, I want you to do one thing. One, I want you to scoot back your chair, relax a little bit. Don't worry about writing much down with the exception of this. Right now, I want you to write down just one web address, and it is www.tinyurl.com/BenefitIQ info. Now, I'm going to make reference to that in just a few minutes because it is something that I want you to come back to because I'm going to have an opportunity, an offer for you today. In fact, I want you to relax in that I'm not selling you anything. I'm just going to teach you this script. So referrals, you like them, you love them, you need more of them. In this short video, you're going to learn the exact script that will significantly increase the opportunity for you to receive an abundance of new referrals. In fact, you're going to discover why 75% of all realtors and loan officers in the U.S. rely primarily upon referrals and why 95% of them never make any more money than it takes to break even. So, this powerful strategy will open bigger doors of opportunity to all loan officers and realtors that have never been open before until now. Now, my company does a lot of things via the web. In fact, last year we pulled tens of thousands of mortgage loan officers and realtors. We had over 11,000 people respond to one of our polls. And when we ask mortgage loan officers and realtors, we ask them, what is your primary strategy that you're using to get in front of new quality clients? We ask them, is it referrals or word of mouth? Referrals or word of mouth. We asked them whether they were using consumer direct strategies like mailers, door knocking, maybe telemarketing, radio, television, social media like LinkedIn or Facebook. Is that the primary strategy you use to get in front of new clients? Is it internet? Maybe you have a killer personal website that's converting a lot of people into deals for you. Or maybe you're buying leads from Zillow, Trulia, Bankrate, or Costco. Or maybe you don't have a strategy. You just have been in the business long enough to not have to necessarily have one. I'm not sure what your strategy is, but from those 11,000 respondents, I think this is critical for you to make note of mentally as you're relaxing there watching my video. 75% of mortgage loan officers and realtors reported that they were primarily using word-of-mouth marketing strategies or referral strategy. So that is critical, 75%, the majority. Now, why are referrals so important? 90% of consumers worldwide said they'd most likely trust the recommendations of people they know. That's a figure that was well above any form of advertising. And so that's why referrals are important. You all are trained in this industry to ask for referrals. In fact, I've seen this statement on a lot of your business cards. The greatest form of flattery is a referral. If you know of anybody that needs to buy, sell, or finance a home, please send them my way, right? You guys know that. In fact, referral marketing and why mortgage loan officers and realtors do it is because sometimes it's absolutely free, but it's supposed to work like this because the Wikipedia definition, it says referral marketing is a method of promoting products or services to new customers through referrals, usually word of mouth. Such referrals often happen spontaneously, but businesses can influence this through appropriate strategies. Now let's focus on this word right here. I find it kind of ironic that spontaneous is in here, right? Referrals, do they a little fairy dust and a little magic and they just drop out of the air somewhere? No, right? Our perfect picture or perfect world referral process works like this. You're in it. You know it. You go out, you find Jane, you do a good job for Jane. Jane likes what you have to offer. You do a deal for Jane, you make a commission off of Jane, and then you go back to Jane and ask her, do you know of anybody? And just at that given point in time, she happens to know Sally and Louise. And Sally needs you. Sally does business with you. You close a deal on Sally, you make a commission. You close the deal for Louise, you make a commission. You ask Sally and Louise now for a referral. Sally knows 2 people that need you, so you get Jen and Claire. Louise just knows 1, so you get Rebecca out of her. That's the way it's supposed to work. Now, right, these people, given where they are in their lives, can you rely upon heavily that you're going to get those referrals? Now, when we asked the tens of thousands of mortgage loan officers and realtors, and we have over 11,000 respondents, we asked them how satisfied they were with their current level of production. We asked them whether they were satisfied and considered themselves a superstar, whether they were dissatisfied and that they knew that they were capable of more, or maybe they fell into this bucket, that they needed help, that they were barely staying afloat. Let me share the poll results with you, and here's what they said. Only 2% of mortgage loan officers and realtors report that they're satisfied with their production. Now, if 75% of them are relying on word-of-mouth marketing and only 2% are happy with their production, there's something broken. Because when you look at the two bottom categories, this is 98%, folks. The majority of mortgage loan officers and realtors are not making it very well. Their current strategies for getting in front of new clients, 75% of them are using referral marketing, but none of them are really happy. In fact, that's probably what's keeping 95% of all real estate agents or mortgage professionals never making any more money than it takes to break even. It's because their referral asking strategy isn't right. So I'm going to take you through a little exercise today before I share this most lucrative referral script ever written. I want you to take out your phone. As you take out your phone, if it's turned on, great, you're ahead of the curve. If you're not, turn it on. And then I want you, on step one here, I want you to go to your contacts on your phone. I happen to be an iPhone user. And when I go to my contacts, maybe like your phone, that opens up, and this is an actual screenshot of my phone. I scroll to the very bottom of my contacts, just like you can. And in that step two, when you scroll to the bottom of your contacts, mine has a number. It says I have 267 people in my phone. Now, if I'm a traditionally trained loan officer or realtor, hey, that's a gold mine, right? I got 267 contacts. I can make a phone call to these people. In fact, I might go up to my contacts and try to figure that out. And I'll use my old referral asking script. I'll just go to my Z's. That's kind of an interesting name, right? A guy named Z-Dog. His name is Z-Quan. He's an actual cyclist, and I've ridden bicycles with him before. I've known him for a long time. I know he works for a company in the Seattle marketplace where I reside that makes the bike racks on the front of public transportation. Maybe in your city you've seen those. The bike racks on the front of the buses, most of them are made here in Seattle. Z-Dog probably has packaged and shipped them. Now, if I use the old script, and we're going to call this the old script, since you're a trained loan officer or realtor, you're trained like this. Hey, the growth of my business relies on referrals. Hey, if you know of anybody that needs to buy, sell, or finance a home, would you please send them to me? Now, what is the likelihood that Z is going to know somebody right then and there that he can refer you? It's pretty slim, right? Because we know the perfect world, it should work like this. Z knows Sally. Sally calls you up. She does a deal. Louise comes from Z. She does a deal. Then comes Jen and Claire. It doesn't work that way, folks. This is exactly why 98% of mortgage loan officers and realtors are dissatisfied with their level of production. So along comes the single most lucrative referral asking script. Now, I asked you to relax earlier. Now is where, if I were you, I would lean in, I would pay attention to the screen, I would take out a notepad and I would write this down, because I'm going to give you the exact script right now, and you can use it this afternoon. The script that I've developed will help you identify a point of contact, the person in charge of benefit decisions at a local company, by calling somebody in your cell phone that you know very well. And the script, I'm going to practice it on you, just like I used it on Z. Hi, Z. I just finished a training video today, and I was told to call one of my good friends and ask him a quick question. Hey, at that company you work for, are you offered any form of real estate or mortgage benefits? See, now you pause for a minute. And it's very likely that your contact, like mine, said no. And then you go to this next level. Hey, if you were to make a new proposal for a benefit program or a proposal for a new benefit program at your company, who would you send that to? Where would you go? Now, if you have contacts in your phone like I do, this guy named Z, he would drop everything that he's doing and he'd find out for me if I asked. And he would probably tell me the exact point of contact. He would probably give me that person's title. He would, if I asked, if I said, hey, if I wanted to email them something, what would the email address be for that person? And he would give it to me. And then if I said, hey, so I don't bug you again, what is that person's direct dial phone number? He would give that to you too. And then I want you to close with this. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, before I let you go, how many people work for that bike rack company? You'd be surprised at what he tells you. So here's what I want to do here. I want you to understand that you have contacts in your cell phone that aren't making you any money. And when you use your old referral asking scripts, and I'm going to call it old, that phone call to Z, he didn't know anybody that needed to buy or sell right then. 3 months later when I called him again, he didn't know anybody again. But when you use this new script, and you identify that he works with 275 people that make a really good living, and that they're currently not offered any form of mortgage or real estate benefits, that should inspire you to scroll up like I did to my T's, or scroll up on my phone and my contacts to my M's. Now, under my T's, I have a gentleman named Travis Butcher. Now, I know Travis. He actually does some IT work at my office for a company called Seattle Server. In fact, I've asked Travis for referrals before, just like you probably would. But when you make a phone call to a person like Travis in your phone, and you use that old script, unless Travis knows somebody right then and there, you'll never get a referral. But when you use the new script, hey, Travis, quick question. Does your company offer any form of mortgage or real estate benefits to its employees? Hey, who at your company would I talk to? Oh, by the way, how many people work there? And he tells you 75 people. His company has 75 employees, and they're growing. He said they're expected to be 100. Now, maybe you go to your M's. I have a guy like Michael in my phone. You probably do too. You make one phone call with this new script. Maybe it's the home run you hit, because Michael, when I use that script on Michael has about 1,500 coworkers. 1,500. He didn't know of anybody that needed to buy or sell a home or finance a home right then and there, but he did know exactly who at his company I could talk to with regards to mortgage or real estate being a new benefit. You see, what this has just uncovered for you with making 3 phone calls, this has uncovered a new database of people that will know you, like you, and trust you, because I'll teach you how to become the preferred provider for mortgage or real estate services. Now, from just 3 phone calls, your contact number 1, 275. Contact number 2, 75. Contact number 3, 1,500. Now your new database of people that will be exposed to your mortgage or your real estate services is 1,850. I've just shown you with 3 phone calls, you could generate a new database of 1,850 people. What is that worth to you? Now, if you were the preferred realtor or loan officer for 1,850 people and your service was part of their benefit package, that would likely generate for you between 19 and 20 deals per month. Not per year, per month. Why? Because we know the numbers. You've just gained exposure to 1,850 that didn't know you before then. Now, through their company, you become part of their benefit package using these 3 phone calls to them using your new referral script. Things change. It's life-changing. Now, I know you justify things in numbers. I do too. I'm an analytic. I want to do the math for you. You make 3 phone calls to people in your phone. It's very likely you could uncover a database of now 1,850 people because you've just used this new script. I know the national home ownership rate hovers right around 63%. That means you have a chance to become the preferred lender or realtor to 1,165 homeowners. How much would it cost you traditionally to get in front of 1,165 homeowners? Now, I know that the average homeowner does something with a loan officer once every 5 years. I know the average homeowner does something with a realtor once every 7 years, according to NAR. So when we divide that out, look at the potential, folks. In your phones right now, making 3 phone calls, I've just uncovered an opportunity for you to generate an extra 233 deals per year on the mortgage side, 166 potential deals per year on the real estate side. It's here. It's statistical. It's data. It's proof. Now, I've been doing this for about a better part of 14 years in my career. I know that the #1 solution for helping you grow your business and do it fast isn't making 1 more phone call to one more referral partner and asking for 1 more lead. It doesn't work very well. See, I want to supercharge your stream of referrals and not have to rely upon the traditional referral partners because they don't work very well. My company generates a system called HomeBenefitIQ. It's the only nation's workplace prospecting system in America. Our company actually holds you by the hand and helps you so that within 90 days, maybe 120 days, your business looks like this. Because I don't want you to ever have to guess where your next deal is going to come from. You see, that hospital should be giving you between 30 and 50 annual referrals. A relationship with the engineering firm where your client works at should be generating you an extra closing per month. Maybe it's the optical center where you picked up your prescription eyewear. Those employees are going to buy, sell, or finance with somebody. Just make it be you. There's 5 extra transactions in it for you if you were to do it. And maybe your past client works for a software company. You probably have a lot of past clients right now. Turn it into something. Monetize the relationship into more than just 1 referral. Maybe that gives you 20 deals extra per year. Now, let me give you a warning. If you go out and try to attempt to land what we'll call corporate accounts right now without knowing what to say, how to say it. You only get one chance to make a good first impression. I don't want you to screw it up. That's why I've taught you script number 1. Now, my company produces a whole suite of systems and software to help you land corporate accounts and become the preferred lender or realtor for these businesses, clubs, unions, school districts, associations, neighborhoods. In fact, with all of our training and support, we hold you by the hand. We tell you what to say every single month so that you can gain access to these types of organizations, because our job here is not to help you work incrementally harder. You can do that. Working extra hard each and every day doesn't get you the quantum leap. Doing something different does. So you can find out more about my product and my service at BenefitIQ.com. In fact, right on our website, you can click on a product and pricing tab, and it does a very good job of explaining to you what you would get if you decided to put in this sort of business strategy into your overall plan. In fact, it lays out on that page what exactly you get from us. In fact, one of the biggest things that you'll get from us is expert scripting. Because we've been at it for so long, we know the scripts, and we know what to say and how to help you say it. You see, we can scratch script number 1. I helped you identify the point of contact at a local company by accessing that through your phone. That is the single most lucrative referral asking script ever written. Now, script number 2, I'm going to give you. And that's where that web address that I asked you to write down isn't going to land it to you. I want to invite you back to come to a webinar where I'll teach you how to use script number 2, which is landing the appointment with big employers. And if you can land the appointment with the big employers, we can certainly teach you how to conduct yourself in that meeting. So in that webinar, I'm going to teach you the ins and outs of landing appointments with bigger opportunities. The powerful script used to set those appointments are what we call our script number 2. I'm also going to show you the 4 reasons top producers are using this strategy to maximize their time, create leverage, and build lucrative exit strategies so that they can have a book of business. So that's why that web address is there, www.tinyurl.com/BenefitIQ info. You'll see when that webinar is. You'll be able to register for it, and we'd love to have you. It's a 30-minute webinar, no strings attached, because I know that you're much better than building your database one client at a time. If you learn how to build it one company at a time, one union at a time, one association at a time, all things change. You can visit again online at www.BenefitIQ.com. You can call my office toll-free, and my team, they're willing to talk to you to see whether or not this strategy would work for you and your unique marketplace. You can always email my team as well at info@BenefitIQ.com to schedule a demo with my team. Again, my name is Scott Vincent, and I would love to help you start building your business one company at a time. Thanks so much for viewing, and I'd love to see you at the webinar.